All right. So which one do we cast first? Which semifinal?
We could follow.
Quirky
I
and
think
Suck-
Quirky has been waiting for a while, so
Yeah,
let's
they've
go
been
for them first. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Suck it, light. You can wait.
Now, here's the thing: we have an Australian, and Saxy is Russian. I want to say. Let's double check. No, also Australian. Oh, so they're both Australian. No, they're Protoss, both of them? Question mark. What is Quirky playing? Quirky.
Well, Quirky plays both. He used to be Protoss, if I'm not wrong, but switched to Zerg recently,
Yeah.
like last week
Just
after
as
Montreal.
Ducklings. We were searching for a Protoss
I know.
for so long, and just as we get a Protoss, he switches to Zerg.
Kata was so excited. He was like, she was like, yes! I'm not alone anymore! And then I was like, wait a minute, I played Quirky on ladder the other day. He was Zerg. And I was like, wait, we need to clear something up. We need to clear things up. Hey, Quirky, did you switch to Zerg? Yep. So, rip Kata.
First map will be Blue Shift. Alright, everyone's ready. Let's get right into it. This is an Australian PVZ. Hashtag Australian meta.
Is that the one where one of them drops like drop bears?
Yeah. They're dropping like drop bears. Where's the drop bear button?
Around.
Maybe
probably.
maybe Protoss have, they don't have drop bears, they have warp bears.
That is infinitely scary.
Huh?
Infinitely scary.
No, we got Eastern US.
Well, remake. I can make a lot of this time.
Let's yeah, wait, let's do the remake and have someone of the of of that hemisphere create the lobby.
All right, I'll make a lobby.
Yeah.
Blue shift.
Make sure you're
give me my
Australia.
game part.
Make sure you're set to Australia. Australia. I think that's their national anthem.
No, I'm pretty sure it's something about stealing a sheep, and then when you get caught by the authorities, you jump in a lake.
No, that's Waltzing Matilda. That's
Yeah.
that's not their anthem. The anthem is that.
I'm pretty sure the anthem is set to the tune of what's it called? Hey by Outkast. Australia. Australia.
That feels like a dumb connection that I would make. All right, looks ready. Let's give it a second try, and hopefully we get proper.
Cross the Ethernet cords.
Cross your Ethernet cables, people. And see for a second just before the thing starts. Yeah, we're us. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Oh, we all see now.
We're all Australian. We're all Australian now.
We're perfect for International Atomic Pirate Day.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the other side of the world, where it's winter apparently.
What? No, it should be spring.
Spring. Starting in spring. All right. But we are actually on Blue Shift. Hashtag not my shift. LE. LE, of course, stands for, in case you do not know, least evangelical. Least evangelical. That's when you have a religion. That's the least evangelical of all the religions.
I was gonna say suck it, insert denomination here, but I don't want to get sued, so.
I don't know why you would insert your denomination there, but, you know, I'm not judging. In the northeast, Our purple Zerg from our very own team, the CranKy Ducklings. This is the first tournament he plays under that banner. Give it up for Quirky.
The banner of Rogue.
The banner of CranKy. The quirky duckling. Eh?
Quirky Duckling, yeah.
Yeah. And in the southwest, representing the land of Australia, and no team at all, are Orange Protoss. Give it up for Pushkas. Otherwise known as Saxy.
Man, I don't know how much more Mad Max you can get by representing Australia and not a team, no team but yourself.
Well, you know, it's a Australian thing, maybe. I don't know. Oh, we have Chelch here in the chat as well. Chelch,
Sweet,
of course.
we have some support for Prussia.
Chelch is the non-defending champion from last week.
Yep.
He had been called to work apparently, so couldn't participate, which is a shame.
He beat Prussia in the semifinals, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So
was,
he knows Prussia.
Yeah. So maybe
what he did.
this is Prussia's chance. Prussia did pretty well in the tournament, in the previous tournament, only losing to Chelch. And that was a pretty convincing.
Did he drop a map until Chelch is what I want to know.
I don't remember. If only we had it open right here beside us. I didn't open it last week's tournament.
Oops.
You can do it while I'm observing. I mean, if I wasn't observing, I'd do it, but, you know, I have to click on things every now and again because there's Zerglings.
Let's just say he
across the map.
didn't. Let's just say he didn't.
There's Zerglings getting ready to bust this wall, but
Now,
it's not
Quirky.
Adept being prepared. No shield batteries, so that's a bit dangerous, but the Adept is a really good unit
Yeah,
to
the
plug
Zerglings
that,
are chipping away at that.
Yeah, they can
Now,
eventually
Quirky.
kill it, but it's going to lose so many Zerglings along the way.
There's a short battery.
Yeah, and there's a plug in the hole in the wall, and a second.
Yay, lost an
Adept.
adept. Got the adept. I also was saying Quirky
There's an Adept across the
is-
map as well. Yeah, what were we saying?
As we were saying, Quirky is a new duckling, and one thing that our duckling Zerg players, yep, that's how we're gonna go.
Zerglings, even.
Ducklings, yeah, are known for in CPP is a Cucaracha build, and that is, what is it, a Link Team 6 into just a ton of roaches.
Yeah, this is more
So-
than a Link Team 6, though.
Yep,
It was,
So- it's still open. Well, I suppose he would have had the Roach Warren by now, now it's not a particularly good time for it because Stargate. Okay, never mind. My point should have been made 2 minutes ago, and then it wasn't.
Right. Yeah, now Purkos is getting more Phoenix A. So might see some nice Phoenix play here. There's an Oracle, but it doesn't get a lot of damage here. Only gets a good scout. This is that.
It still gets enough damage
that
to
layer up.
alert the announcer.
Ooh, and Quirky is just droning. 10 drones.
He may as well. He doesn't see anything coming for him just yet. Oh, almost sniper drone.
Ooh,
And
that's not
that
going to snap that
Oracle
tree. That's just
should
going
run
to
out of
deplete the energy.
Yeah,
It's doing damage.
it's starting to go down, but
What's
so
going
is
to
the
run out
energy.
first? What's going to
Which
run out
comes
first? Energy
first?
9, 7,
Place
6,
your bets.
5, 4,
5,
3,
4, 3,
2, 1. No energy.
Oh.
And it's just the
And now the
queen's
queen's just like, what's going on
Get out of
over
here."
here?
You don't have energy. What are you doing? Here's a math question. You have that amount of energy, and this is the rate at which energy is depleted while doing damage, and this is the amount of damage, and this is the amount of the hatchery act. This is a nice little mathematical problem.
I'm just gonna go for the garbage.
How much energy do you need to kill a hatchery when it's just being made? Yeah, it gets
Including the energy that I need to ladder.
No, that's just replenished by biscuits.
Pretty much.
Six Phoenix A here, and there's not a lot to actually defend against them.
Yeah, only now getting the Hydra then.
Yeah, there's
And-
spore caller here, but they still managed to get a lot of overlords. This is so much damage. This is like 3
You
overlords.
can start picking up drones
Couple
and
of
one-shotting
wings.
and just getting out of there before the spore does significant damage to a Phoenix.
Yeah, they barely doing any damage to those Phoenix A. Phoenixes.
And I'm just standing there because this is my airspace now.
Yeah, the wall is
Corky
closed.
getting
There's
ready for a
lot of items
counterattack,
here.
but yeah, like
Not
you
going to be
said,
broken. And Pushka's just dominates this fight so far. There's not a lot that Corky can actually do here. He can't move queens. He
he's
can't
trying to
make
rush
anything.
Hydras, but I don't think he'll get enough. Now, he did drone up a ton earlier, so he has a little bit of
Even
that.
if-
Actually, he doesn't have that much gas.
Even if he gets enough to kill those Phoenix 8, it's okay. You got rid of the Phoenix 8. There's still a 3-base Protoss behind this, and they're making stuff. Nice,
Hashtag
getting,
bring back Scourges.
There's the Templar Archives, the Double Forge. Pushes just
Oh.
going to have too much, and there we go. Camping the production, getting those Hydras just as
Those
they come
poor
out.
Hydras, yeah.
And yeah, and you'll be able to...
One Phoenix goes down.
One Phoenix goes down, and
GG.
that's it.
Puskas.
There
also
we go.
known as Saxy. Gonna take Puski.
That was some sexy Phoenix play.
Very sexy Phoenix play. That game was under 8 minutes long.
Yeah, that was a very quick one. Apparently, Light is saying he hasn't shown Quirky the Cucaracha build
God damn
yet.
it, Light. Just go to his house.
Yeah, you're right there in Australia. It's a small country. You can visit one another. You don't
Right.
you don't need like two airplane transfers just to get from one city to the other. Right, so next map will be Lost and Found. Set it up, Mr.
Alright, yeah,
Yaku off the Zaku.
yeah, I'm on it.
And that was a great example of how Phoenix can snowball pretty hard.
Yeah, Phoenix.
It's just to add an image of Phoenix, not the other Phoenix. In Germany in winter, standing in the snow, just throwing snowballs. And that's how Phoenix
With like a hat
snowballs.
on, just
Huh?
yeah.
Huh?
He's making a snowman, just like yay. I assume they got snow in South Africa.
I
It's south
don't
enough,
think
right?
Maybe no. It's very
Oh.
Mediterranean climate.
Uh,
Maybe in high altitude. Maybe I'm trying to think if they have it. I don't know. We gotta ask our South African resident ducklings. It was Pushkas. No, Pushkas won the first last one. Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
All right. All right, everyone. Welcome to Lost and or Found LE. LE, of course, stands for look.
I'm looking.
Enzyme. Look, enzyme. That's when you are researching food and stuff, and you're looking in the microscope on the thing, and you're like, you found an enzyme, and like, look, enzyme, and everyone are like, yay, you found it.
We did it, Reddit.
We did it, Reddit. Science has been achieved. In the southwest of Lost and or Found are Orange Protoss, currently up 1 in this best of 3 semifinal. Give it up for Pushkas, otherwise known as Saxy. And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Straya, both of them actually are from the land of Straya, our quirky duckling himself, it is Quirky.
And here we see out in the Australian bush, the probe running for their life against the drone. Truly a sight of nature to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, the
It's kinda-
probe gets away.
This one's a
There
bit
will
more
be no
robotic
food for the drone
than
today.
usual.
Yeah, that's a purifier skin. The probe will get to see the second location.
Yeah. So
A little bit of mind
trying-
games.
Trying
maybe
to, yeah, maybe trying
make
to
it
mind
think
game.
it's, yeah.
Oh, maybe it was blocked when he came in. I didn't notice.
I don't think so.
I think they were busy with the intros. I think maybe the probe was blocking it.
Maybe.
Got the block there. Australians. Alright, Link Team 6 coming out of Quirky. Pushkas does see them. With that probe. There's already a wall being set up. He's spinning up a couple
Yep.
of adept.
Double adept.
Yeah, this is a
This
weird
one of them
one.
will fall, as he learned.
Did he go double Stargate? Yeah, gate thingy.
No, he
Double
went
pyramid.
He's single
Double-
Stargate.
Did he go double pyramid? Yes.
Did he go double Nexus?
Yes. God damn it,
that's a
my
macro
brain.
Nexus. Why
I
not?
said yesterday instead of previous game.
I mean, that was long enough ago. It feels like yesterday.
Oh, it's actually keeping the wall open. This is
Yeah,
a
he wants to
Link
be
Team 6.
aggressive with that,
Link is a
but
natural.
does
Oh,
Quirky.
there's a chance to depower the pylon. Will the adepts come out in time? No.
has to go for a
Oh,
ooh.
there's a recall though.
force that recall.
Well, that's a pretty good thing, you know. That's
That's,
two adepts that aren't on the other side of the map killing drones.
And that's nothing being made out of the Stargate.
Yeah.
Which again,
And
that was where
it's also-
Puskas managed to snowball so hard last game.
Delays warp gate as well. Warp gate technology, and there comes the tasteless pylon.
Yeah,
To
that was
defend
just
that,
a
bracket.
massive derailment of Puskas.
Are you going to be
I was trying
using
to think of an
derailment a lot?
analogy. No, I was trying to think of an analogy which is like, that's a stake in the train, and I'm like, wait,
No.
that's-
You got to think
what
of
the
an
fuck
Australian
is that?
analogy, like when you try to hunt a wallaby and the wallaby runs in a different direction, and you end up.
I
shooting
do
it.
have to say, that's a crocodile in the... That's a kangaroo on the road. That's a
A
real
roo.
thing.
It's not a kangaroo. They don't say kangaroo. They say roo.
That's a roo on the road.
Yeah,
The
that's a
road
nice-
of
That's a nice.
Puskas.
Pushkas doesn't see the bast. He moves out.
And this, if I'm not wrong, is Quirky's specialty, the Baneling bust. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
happened to me on ladder.
There's a sentry
talk a little bit about
just getting that that force field in time, but
I love those Zerglings trying to bust through the force field like, we must kill the adept!
yeah, it's like the carbots
Oh,
animation where they
he's
just
trying to
make
recall
the,
all of the...
thing.
He's trying to recall the Lings back to defend against this. I am not sure if that's the smartest move.
Yeah, no, you need to be doing damage. He had a really good position there. He could have gotten a
Absolutely.
tremendous amount of probes. I mean, the Oracle was coming out, so you know.
That's still a lot of Lings to deal
But yeah,
with.
but that's
though.
a lot
The
of
Oracle
Lings.
could have
I
run
think,
out of
I think that
energy.
would have done a
And
lot
it's a
of
nice little
damage
choke
there.
point. I mean, there's enough Lings that those adepts will fall. That's still a nice choke point.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Even though Quirky defended here and didn't lose that many drones, Pushkas has double the amount of workers now. And 3 bases.
Absolutely.
So, it's rough. It's rough. And this attack, even though the bust was really good, I mean, it took Pushkas out by surprise. There was not much to defend here, and still did not do a lot of damage.
That could have been a winnable move right there.
Yeah,
For-
going into the mineral line or moving straight into the main. But yeah, at least it keeps Quirky in the game, because these adepts could have done a hell of a lot more damage here.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. Pushka's moving in with a double Oracle. This could be devastating if there's no response from Quirky. Ooh, not even a queen here.
There's a response.
No spores in the main. Yeah, they're just about to eat all of these juicy drones.
Yeah.
Look at this, 20 drones to 54. This is nasty. Okay, one Oracle goes
I know
down.
just one Oracle falls.
That's what might even kill the square. No, it's out of energy.
That's off.
And here comes another attempted bust. But yeah, this is no way busted. There are more adepts than zerglings here, maybe, I think.
Well, if there aren't more adepts than zerglings, then if those zerglings continued to be there, then there would be more adepts in the end.
Uh-huh. Alright, glaives are about to finish for Pushkas, and we see a robotics facility going down. So, yeah,
Corky's trying
Pushkas.
his best to
A
tech
warp
up.
prism, a warp prism would be such a huge addition here.
Mm.
How many gateways? We have only have 4 gateways. I'm getting 3 more. So yeah, and Zella charge is starting as well. So Pushkas will have so many options here. Quirky just I don't see how we can come back from this. He's so low on workers. 28 to 60 workers. Is half the army supply, and look at these adepts. They're just going to shade in with those glaives. No other upgrades though, but still, glaives a good unit. And he just droned. Quirky just droned up, so he doesn't have all the lava
A little bit too
to
hard.
actually respond to this.
Now we have that many glaives adepts, and hydras, what are technically light units,
Yeah,
will start to show
he's
their
actually
what's
cleaning
called-
it up
What?
pretty well,
Yeah,
but
okay.
again, 9 workers dead here, 10 workers dead, and yeah, it's just not able to drone. That's the amount of drones he just made. Dead. And here come more adepts, and Pushkas is already working on the follow-up. He's getting charge, he's getting Templar archives, getting another robotics facility. I'm going to start making immortals.
Immortals, just in case. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and this adept's going to shed into the main. Oh, no, it's actually splitting them.
And GG.
There we go. We already have our first sexy finalist. Alrighty.
We have potential for an all-Australian finals today. In Duckling Open? What?
Yeah, there's our SCA players right there.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I do need a bit
Unheard
of,
of.
I do need a short break.
Okay.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Those are
Ducklings
some
and
good
duckets.
clips right there.
Yeah, those are some awesome clips. Hope you enjoyed them. We are already starting on our second semi-final of today.
Unfortunately, we will not get the clan team kill that we want in the finals. However,
We might get a stick out an Australian stray kill. Is that the term?
I know
The
Steel.
term?
Probably, but I know Steel. Russia looks like he has a good chance.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Welcome everyone to the second semi-final of today's Sea Duckling Open on number 40. We are on blue shift. Hashtag not my shift LE. LE of course stands for literate embroidery. Literate embroidery. That's when you embroider things and the embroidery knows how to read. Because that's how textile works. That's smart textile, intelligent textile, artificial intelligent textile. That is the next step in textile evolution. You know, you wear a shirt and it speaks to you because, you know, that's useful. Question mark?
That's it.
In the northeast of blue shift, hashtag not my shift, our purple Terran, representing formless bear sloths, is Poroja. Look at that gas protection, gas block up. There we go.
Never underestimate light. You never give light a chance. You never say, yeah, you learned your lesson. True.
And on the other side of the map, our team our team captain from the CranKy Ducklings, and all the way from Australia. Give it up for Light VIP.
Now, Prussia is in Canada.
Yeah.
And he was mentioning earlier how in about an hour and a half he has to leave. So I wonder, does that affect his build order at all? So far, not too much. Still going for that 2-on-1 Reaper expand. Now he has a reason to keep your Reaper back.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of this extractor. That's actually quite annoying because it doesn't give you a lot of gas. You don't have that gas ready, so you can start building factories and get that airport starport thingy.
The Terran Airport.
The one that makes the flight units.
International Airport.
Now, Light usually starts off with a Link Team 6. This time, I'm guessing since the gas block went so well, it doesn't go for them. And they actually, for the Swarm Force, it's too late to delay the command center. Still gets an SCV. Or it's trouble.
That's a little, you gotta get a little victories, you know?
Yeah. And he sets up a third base safely and soundly. But now he has to prepare for the 2-1-1 push that's brewing up from Porosha. I'm assuming Light was watching the previous game that Porosha was playing.
Probably.
Series,
Unless
against
he was playing.
Against Slave Master.
Now, I want to say that Light is prepared for a 2-on-1. As I said, he's in a clan with Volticus, so he's just practicing against 2-on-1 24/7. However, he has taken a bit of an extended break from StarCraft, so let's find out.
Yeah, this is 2-1-1 being finished. Stim is on its way. The 2 medivacs should be out in time to collide with that, to coincide, not collide.
It could collide.
Might get caught on the map. Ooh. There we go. Nice surround by Light VP.
A surround that wasn't necessary, really, but
no, it's
a surround nonetheless.
It was necessary. It just ended up not being.
It was necessary. It ended up being unnecessary.
And there we go. The Overlord Scouts. They're 2-on-1. Scouts in one of Marines, so Light knows exactly what's coming.
This is 2-on-1 with Hellions, so very interesting.
That's but that, you know what that means though.
I wonder if those were meant to be
one less medivac. He can't really drop all of these Marines. That's. Is he going for Hellion drop? I'm not convinced. It's much.
I think this might be a multi-prong. Like a drop in one area and a run by another.
Yeah, but you spend resources on Steam, you make all of these Marines, and then they just sit here and do nothing.
Is it medevac drop? I meant Hellbat drop.
When they could be on the other side of the map doing tremendous amount of damage.
Mind games. Seal. Mind games.
And also, the Hellion drop was a little delayed because of a supply block. Now, and here's the thing. For sure won't have a lot of medivacs.
This is a Hellion drop. Bring me back to 2011? Question mark?
2011. Was it GSL then, or what was it back then? It was.
That was GSL since 2010, if I'm not wrong.
It did have. No, I think it was.
But in 2010, there wasn't really a thing.
Name or something.
No. I think it Brood War.
No. Yeah.
Well, in 2013, they had one GSL, one OSL.
It's not even going to be a Hellion drop. It's just going to move with everything.
It's going to say, okay, this is a Hellbat timing.
This is, I think Light should be able to hold this. There we go. There's a surround with Zerglings.
Those are Hellbats.
Then go straight into the Hellbats. That's a bit of a waste, but the rest of the Marines get surrounded. And that's all of the army cleaned out. No hot pickup. Russia loses everything, almost except 3 Marines. Ooh, that was nasty.
I think this was the innovation / a version of the innovation / TY build. Innovation did it in GSL vs. the World. TY did it in regular GSL, where it's Marine Hellbat timing. But normally, from what I remember, it's normally a run by, and then you reinforce by dropping Marines.
Mm-hmm.
Then you transform your what Hellions into Hellbats.
Yeah, I think attacking into the prepared position that Light had back there was what killed Prussia.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, it still could have worked, definitely. But,
I think in this situation, when you see that Light has so much prepared for this attack, you're like, no, let's back up and be somewhere else.
pick
Let's
up.
not go into a concave of Zerglings and Banelings and Queens in the spine. On Crypt. You know.
You gotta live for the danger, man.
Okay, Hellion drop going to come in. There's a Spore spotting it.
Yeah, but Spore ain't gonna do much when the Hellions are already out.
Yeah. Well, the Zerglings do come in. Light managing
3
to
drones. Not
save
too
a couple
bad.
of these drones, but it's actually the Medivac is going to run away with a couple of Hellions still alive. So that's 3 drones for a Hellion, not bad. But
Not
still
too
not
bad.
enough. Not enough. Light,
Yeah.
Light is ahead in mortars, is getting a 4th base. Prussia is just now setting up a 3rd, which might be difficult to hold if Light starts to be aggressive. Not that it looks like Light was still playing defensively. Hey, Lumia! Subscribing. 9 months in a row. 9 months, poggers!
Hey!
Sorry, we need to do it Australian. 9 months, poggers!
What 9 months,
There you go,
poggers?
Go, Lloyd! Great!
I like this Hellbat Juggling.
Yeah.
And because he can heal them, because, you know, Hellbats instead of Psychic.
Oh, and
That's not the best juggling, though.
Yep. Okay. So what's Prussia planning ahead?
What's his next move? Yeah. double
He's
tank
got
production.
the barracks say to just push out more Marines,
What
getting-
kind of marine production?
adding some what's I was about to say mortals. Why do I have trouble saying
Marauders?
marauders today? Why does all the weirdest units come in my brain instead of marauder? I was about to say mortal. Why?
Next thing you know, you're gonna start saying wraiths or
Yeah, it makes about as much more sense. At least
Scouts
they're
or-
Terrans. At least they're Terran unit. I don't know.
fire bats. You know.
I mean, technically, a marauder person can get out of his marauder suit and go into a wraith and fly it, maybe? Question mark. I mean, I know marauders aren't the smartest cookies in the box in the Terran army, but you know, it's more likely than an immortal. Can you imagine an immortal trying to squeeze into a marauder suit? Doesn't
They
quite
take the
work.
consciousness of the Protoss and no, instead of taking the consciousness of the Protoss into the Marauder, they just put it into the Immortal suit, and he's like, "I want 2 suits."
I'm all about that.
I started
Right.
stepping from Prussia, gonna be starting to clear out these, what they call overlords.
Cleaning overlords, cleaning some crib. This is a good use of one medivac full of marines.
Yep.
And also sees the amount of army Light has, where it's at, and now I'm feeling a little more comfortable moving out. He's got some tanks. He's got a couple of liberators to back it up. Light
I'm not
is setting up
entirely
the
convinced.
outpost. Then Prussia really needs to do damage because Light on 4 bases making Ultralisks with +3 armor. It's gonna be rough to hold.
Absolutely. I'm not too convinced. Okay, he has a decent tank count. Obviously, this is going to come down to positioning, but I think Light might be able to attack from 2 angles and overwhelm us.
Yeah. Light has
See, he's
quite
opened
a
up the
lot of
rocks.
units here.
He has 2 angles of attack right now. He's not spilling his army though, and that is the. Now he is.
And he's surrounding the tanks. He wants to get to the tanks here. As long as he avoids the liberators, that'll be fine. Now, Prussia.
Oh,
splitting up
Prussia
the army.
also spilling his army.
But there's enough, I think, to defend here, so the hatchery won't go down to this. And Light jumps on top of this
But-
army from both sides.
Oh, yeah, but because
Bring it up.
Prussia was able to
No, he
split
won't.
his army and keep a couple of bio back home, They both took pretty heavy casualties, but it could have been much worse
But
for
remember,
Russia,
Light
is
just
what I'm
needs to
saying.
buy time here. He's got the
Yeah.
Otol is coming up, 4 of them, and chitinous plating, not even started yet. Is that might be a
That's
mistake.
plus 3 carapace, though.
Yeah,
still
plus the
kinda
carapace and
tough.
plus 3 melee is coming up, but
Yeah, Prussia has a pretty good
this
marauder.
hatchery should be going down. Now, Light already started one at the northwest corner, so it's not only 2 behind, and the Orphelisks are already on the way, so he already made that investment.
It's a decent marauder count from Russia, though.
Yeah. Now with the
I'm not really
Orphelisks,
sure it's enough to melt the ultras, but
the ultras
definitely enough
are
to fight them.
are shown here, so Russia knows about them, trying to bait them into the tank shots and the liberation zones. They're still pretty
It's
damn
debating,
strong.
but yeah,
Without the
that's
chitinous
gonna
plating.
break through, and
Yeah, and Russia's down to 31 army supply. Gotta rebuild it. And again, Russia are floating a lot of minerals. It did that to Zerg as well.
I feel like once those marauders are dealt with, ultras pretty much have free reign.
Yeah, and they're going to take that third base down. Russia didn't get a fourth base. Once that third goes down, there's no much mining. There we go, Light. We take the first game in this best of 3 semi-final.
Nice.
Listen to it, Australia. I think Lumia heard our Australian accent.
Australia?
Do
What's Australia going to do? Arr!
That's okay. Dreamcatcher is our next match.
Dreamcatcher. Where is Dreamcatcher? Here we are today. We're going on to the Dreamcatcher. We're going to enter the lobby.
Where you caught your dreams?
Here right now we see one of the wildest animals in the outback. It is called the Dream. Most of them die very quickly.
Right, but if one of them lives, and it's then you're living the dream.
They die.
And you're setting up a lobby, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just to make sure we're not just sitting here talking Australian nonsense.
Well, if you go here, we're gonna talk about the
All right. What is this accent?
It's some accent. All right.
All right. Right.
Right. We're gonna come over here into the Dreamcatcher. Out in the outback.
You didn't wait for Prussia to say that.
You already said it.
Oh, yeah. No,
I am the lobby host. I decide if you're ready or not.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the lobby host now. All right. Welcome everyone to Dreamcatcher. LE. LE, of course, stands for levitation enlargement. Levitation enlargement. That's when you levitate. And you want to levitate some more, so you get a levitation enlargement surgery.
What?
Yeah, it's very good. So a lot of side effects,
Is
though.
that common in South Korea?
Very difficult to do farm work when you're levitating.
Is that common in South Korea?
Yeah. Anyway, in the southeast of Dreamcatcher, currently up 1 in the best of 3 semi-final of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 40. Our Green Zerg from the CranKy Ducklings is team captain Light VIP. Look at him. Look at him. He's the captain now.
He was captain at the start.
No, get it? Because it's talk like a pirate day.
Yeah.
And that's a Somalian pirate.
Yeah,
from
but
the
it's like
movie.
a modern pirate, though.
Yeah.
Also,
Anyway, in this-
might get sued for racism, so.
In the northwest, representing formless bears, our purple Terran is Porosha. Canceling that reactor. Oh, it also defended the gas still
Yeah.
from light.
Like, turn around. It's not too late.
I'm going to steal that gas. Someday that gas will be mine.
I can imagine, like, plotting to
Yes.
Ascension.
Yes.
That Ascension being us.
Alright, 2-1 coming up from Porsche again.
Yep.
Or to stick
Will
to
we see the
those.
same Hellion build, or will it be a more standard 2-on-1?
Yes, he's sticking to his guns. Huh? Huh? Get it? Huh? His man with
Possibly?
gun?
Ah, okay. That was one of the possibilities. I was like, there's so many ways you can take this. I'm not sure if I get the correct one.
Alright. Boy, am I hungry. My stomach just went.
I got biscuit. That's why I keep it tin.
I ate soup before we started.
That's not food.
Yes, it is. Soup for lunch.
It's soup. It's liquid.
Right, it's got vegetables and stuff. It's got soup almonds.
Vegetables?
Yeah. And
That's
soup almonds
not
are
food.
quite filling as well. Alright. So both of them going for the same thing. Light again going for an early hatchery. No, not too early. Not as early as we saw before. But yeah, still third hatchery. Zergling speed. So far not investing too much, only 4 Zerglings up. This time not doing the same amount of harassment damage that you did before. Without that extractor theft and the
Yeah, he did steal the gas,
No,
so
it's
it's like, yeah, why even bother?
yeah.
I didn't get to be the basic level of annoying, so why even bother trying to harass?
Now let's see if Porsche is going to go for a pure 2-1-1 marine drop, or if we're going to see some more Hellions again. I'd like to see that starport switched with
My money's on-
There we go. There we
I was
go.
gonna say my money's on Hellions, and then he lifted it.
Yeah, no, I think the Hellions aren't really that useful here.
It's probably map dependent as well.
Yeah, so it also depends on the Zerg. And what they have at the moment. I think the Hellions just take too long, and you just have, you get 2 medivacs, you get stim. It's just such a great timing with these two medivacs full of marines and stim. It just does so much damage. And Light, look at that. He knows he's already preparing the spine crawler here to defend the third. My Porosha is actually going towards the main.
I think he's
Dream
going for
Catcher being
the
a drop
other
of a
third
map.
location,
You
actually.
know,
But yeah, he may as well go to
by
the main
Light VP
by
here.
then.
And Porosha knows he doesn't have much time. Yeah, there we go. There comes the spine on the high ground. Some banelings being morphed, and the drop is moving in.
They're gonna drop right on top of the Zerglings.
No, they're gonna drop in the corner, but the Zerglings are
Yeah,
going to
right,
do a lot of damage
Zerglings.
before. Yeah, that does not. Porosha only loses 3 Marines, but the attack does get blocked. There's a second medivac coming in. It's got a tank in
Left
it.
the tank.
I like that.
Losing a little bit of
lights.
Marines at the start, however, is momentum that could have been used later on. I know he's
Yeah,
using
I
a bit
think
more.
the important bit is to keep Light's units over here on this side of the map. But yeah, Light actually
But
sees the
there's a
tank
good
coming
creep
in.
spread though, and yeah, like you said, he sees it, so it's not like it's gonna blindside him or
Yeah. There's already stuff to defend here. There's a flank already being prepared to go around the tank from the other side of the wall. And yeah, here it comes. Going to get the tank.
There we
The
go.
planing is going to push the Marines away. And that's it. That's the end of this drop.
Light is going to be thanking Volticus for a while after this.
Yeah. Thank you for 2-1-1ing.
Thank you for doing only one build versus me.
Alright. So Light is now free to drone up, get a fourth base. Oh, no, a second drop coming up from for Porsche.
Yep, he wants to harass. He wants to get some kills, some kind of damage.
This time Light not
might be
exactly
able to
seeing.
get some.
He does manage to sneak through the spotter lines from Light VP.
Yep.
Spine is should go down quickly, but that gives Light enough time to evacuate this base. Circlings are coming in to try and surround the Marines. They find a nice position between the minerals themselves, and eventually they get pushed back. So this attack didn't do all that much damage, but it does cost Light some mining time with the main. He's going to try and move it to the fourth base. Oh, it actually gets
not a
killed.
cancel.
That's not a cancel. That's a great catch.
And now, as you can do on this map,
Might even
Russia
say
is just
it's
going to abuse
Dream.
two different.
catch.
What?
That was a great catch. Might even say
That
it was a
wasn't gonna be the
dream
one to say it, but you know,
catch. Get it? Because we were on Dreamcatcher?
I wasn't gonna be the one to say it, but you know. Anyway, Prussia was abusing the map, abusing the location, the short drop location from the main.
Great creep denial as well. This is going to annoy Light. There's no creep on this side of the map. There's
Yeah,
just
Light
so
typically
much,
does
so many
not
blind
really
spots
get
here.
his queens. Not as much as what's his name that played earlier. Actually, it was Prussia that played Zerg earlier. You know what I mean? A ton
True.
of queens.
That's true.
Yeah, that's not true. That's Prussia.
Yeah, true. Gets the queens. No.
Well, yes, technically, I was referring to the Zerg that we casted earlier, which happened to be Prussia.
Yeah, no. That's true.
No, it was Prussia.
Alright, a nice round here by Light VP. Catching the tanks just as they siege up.
Phalanx will crash into the Marauders, however, and the
Yeah.
Marines far, far away to
Hydralisks on
not
move
be affected
command.
by splash damage.
Those Hydralisks died on move command right into the Marines. And I think Prussia might be able to snowball this. Yeah, GG.
I forgot that
Yeah,
Light
no.
took the first game.
This is a sideways 1-1 final. Semi-final.
Semifinals. Yep. And Prussia, once again, doing what he did versus Slave Master, where...
Light is commenting, Bled Dreamcatcher. Prussia saying, yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, that's why it's such a good
I
map.
mean, I love it.
Oh yeah, that's why it's such a good map for tanks.
Yeah,
You got a lot of good positional battles.
great drop map. For drop Marines, not for drop bears, apparently.
What about Bear Sloths?
Ooh, drop bear sloth. Oh,
Isn't a koala just a bear sloth?
those formless bear sloths have Australians in their team.
Probably.
They call themselves the drop bear sloths.
They should.
Alright, lost and found
will
is the next
now.
map. Give the man lost and found.
The man demands lost and found.
Your captain has decreed.
Now, as I was saying, Prussia doing what he did versus Slave Master, where he was kind of behind for a while, but in the end, just with a very strong timing, managing to smash his opponent.
Players are ready. We can start.
Sweet.
Hey, this I only have this for, otherwise known as I only SC.
Otherwise known as two-time Danish Terran Duckling champion. Why is he Finnish?
It's a Danish
and
duck.
Zerg? Why is he Finnish and Zerg?
I don't know. Let's see. I saw Danish, Denmark, from Denmark, and Terran.
I was trying to make a goof about how earlier we were like slave master. Never mind.
I did not follow you at all.
I was trying to make a goof about how earlier we were like, wait, slave master is only SC.
Ah, right. Because right, I forgot that I confused the thing. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Lost and or Found LE. LE, of course, stands for, in case you did not know, Lifetime Access. Lifetime Access. That's when you live for a very long time, like me. And excessively long time. And you start to, you know, kind of forget things. What? What are we doing here? Ah. Right. In the southwest of Lost and Found. Currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 semi-final of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 40. Our team captain of the CranKy Ducklings. In the green, our Zerg Light VIP. And in the northeast corner of the map, representing the formless drop bear sloths, is our red Terran. Give it up for Porosha. One of these will make it to the finals of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 40. Not sure which one is going to be.
Light open that pool first. What we see at Linkflight, he is a fan of True. We were saying earlier.
That's
well,
true.
actually, we weren't talking about how Light was similar to True. We were talking about how he was not similar to True, but
Yeah.
maybe he'll make up for it.
This time the Link Team 6 is going to be, might be in time to delay this command
They'll
center.
have to deal with the Reaper, though.
Yeah,
And
the
if he
Reaper stays
has
at
that-
home to deny exactly that. And this is why Porosha keeps his Reaper here all the time. Now, Light does see the Reaper waiting here, so it should know that this is going to be a difficult one.
A tough nut to crack.
I only see saying if I was finishing Zerg, I'd be 2-time WCS champion instead.
Man,
Possibly.
Finland's so imba, man.
Why only 2? He's now up to 4. Alright.
Well, he's not. He may be Finnish and Zerg, but he's not Cero, is what he's saying.
Oh, what? Oh, actually, look at that. Light waited for the Reaper to go out. He already gave up on delaying the command center. This is the thing, the Link Team 6
Set a couple
against
of-
Marines, not all that good. I actually managed to clean.
Yeah,
actually
he
clean
was.
all of the
he
Marines
was
here.
doing a good job of getting surface area on the Marines, and then, as you said, well, we didn't say it, but it's generally said, Marines
Mm-hmm.
are a what's it called, stackable unit? Question mark.
Huh?
They get better the more you have. But if you have little, then it's shit.
You mean snowballable unit?
No.
Snowballable, because
No.
it snowballs as the more you have them.
No, that's not the term. It is technically a term, but it's not the term I was thinking of.
It's the term I'm
It does
using
describe.
from
It
now
does
on.
describe what I was.
I just came up with it and I'm going to use it.
Okay. Okay. Damn.
You gotta let me get the memes out, because it's all I have in life.
Good thing you're not in Europe. Anyway, a little bit of a delay. Again, if Porosha's 2-on-1 is a train, then that Link Team 6 was a breakdown / delay.
What's the timetable? Just ding ding. Our train, our 2-on-1 train is being delayed.
Reason? We got some links up in here. We're dealing with links. Send help.
How are Canadian trains? Oh, Reaper does get in, get some scouting, and here comes the drop. Light sees it coming. 2 overlords. Are we trying
should know how
to
to
set up?
deal with this.
He's got the spine to defend. He's got the queens. Bringing them up. Where are they? Queens.
They're
where are-
around.
Oh.
I mean, we were saying earlier, Light does not make a ton of queens.
He's got 4 of them.
Yeah, he makes enough queens, but
There
yeah.
it is. There's the queen.
yay!
Oh, it's actually here to spread creep, not.
Oh well. Well, it's still good on defense. It's still in position.
It's
even
gonna
if
get
it's
ripped.
better.
Yep, there we go. But between the spine
Nice
and
little
all
choke
these,
point,
yeah, banelings in this choke point are
but
going
he's
to be.
not gonna. Yeah, Prussia knows.
And here comes the second medevac with the tank and extra marines.
Yep. Once
That'll
again, we've done this before.
help Prussia siege up a little better and continue this push. No, is Light being prepared for this? He's getting an overseer so we can see what's going on in this area a little better. Getting an extra spine crawler. Tank will help deal with this, but
Yeah,
manages to
it's not
surround the
gonna-
tank. Oh, that's very nice.
That's very. And all the buildings crashed into no hot pickup.
Ooh. That's
Oh, dear.
all the Marines did. 18
I was gonna
Marines.
say that tank won't instantly pop every baneling, but it should be just enough. Not if it gets caught out by the circling. So
Now there are
there's a
tanks
very
to
good
defend here.
wall.
But that's
Yeah,
a
but
lot
will
of
they
Marines.
hit with? Will they hit the Zerglings friendly fire? It's
Is
the thing.
Light is bringing some Bennies? No, no, looks like he's
He's
backed off.
regrouping,
Is it regrouping?
waiting for. I mean, that's pretty much Light in a nutshell, but waiting for link speed, it seems. And by that I mean
Bane speed.
Baneling speed. Yeah, Bane speed. It was technically link.
Yeah,
just
you're gonna go through the
Baneling.
same the same speech I did before.
Yeah, verbatim. Just gonna
The
go.
same logical fallacy there. Logical juggling. Alright.
Logical fallacy, the belief that every Zerg unit is a link.
Yeah. Technically. Well, it is true.
Well, if it was true, then yes, every unit would be a link,
Yeah.
except for the queens. So
Except for all the queens. Here's the thing. Light doesn't have a lot of anti-air. So
he has
can't
enough
really
to
bring-
deny. He has enough on the ground to deny drops, though.
Yeah, but he has to bring it home to deny this drop, because on its own it could be very dangerous. He's getting a 4th base. Kind of, I thought he would have started it a little earlier. Maybe he was a bit apprehensive. Wanted to see what the Charon was doing before. And he's getting hydraulics now, so that should be able to shut down these drops finally. He's going to check
More
on
effectively,
4th base. Porsche, with her
Gonna
base in third
pounce on
here.
the third.
There are tanks to defend, but they're not in position. Some Zerglings trying to run by here. Oh, they're actually going to kill a tank here.
The wall was down, so
That's
nice
a really
wall.
great catch. Because that was the difference here. No, I don't think he noticed Ivan is busy with running around this medevac.
Yeah, that's probably it. Trying to see, and I know this feel where you're running around with a drop and you're thinking, what damage can I do?
Alright, trying to surround this
And
force.
you can clear the creep pretty well. And again, like we said, Light is not true / Scarlet / Snoot. He does not make a bunch of queens and spread a ton of creep.
Yeah, but the hydraulics running around should be helpful. Dropping the main is going to be annoying. It's going to actually see this. It's already saw the autolisk. Then being made could actually snipe it.
Yep, if he target fires well enough, gets a cancel.
It's a cancel. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That delays the the Dongalisk build for light VP. This push is so powerful. 3 tanks sieged up at the back, just trying to surround it, but Porosha backs away and goes to defend the tanks.
But actually,
that's just
he's
about
distracted
manages
the
to...
tanks enough. No, he should have waited for the Vipers.
No, and the Vipers go away.
the
No, the Vipers gonna
Marines.
die as well. Oh, that is a huge catch. Well, okay, one Viper manages to survive.
He has to be very careful with that.
Will go
Try to
down.
sneak them around the Marines in order to blind cloud the tanks. But Porosha is right up in Light's face. I don't think he's going to give him the chance to reboot his army.
Yeah. Now, Porosha getting a 4th base as well while this is happening. Not building any mortars though. So it's kind of all in on bases. Even though he has 4.
Alright, now we're going to see a bit of a last-ditch defense from Light. Decent blinding clouds.
Yeah,
but he does not have enough ground army.
But there's still more tanks.
Yep, he did not have enough ground army to actually deal with the army, even without the tanks firing in.
Yeah.
Not talking firing the tanks. Zerglings on move command.
Yeah.
I think Porosha might be able to barely do it. 2 Ultralisks are on the way, but it's still a way away. A ways away.
They do have +2 carapace though, so that's gonna be helpful. I mean, Light needs to buy some time and get some units out.
Which he is doing.
He also probably thinks that he's way behind economically, when in fact he's actually a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
To be honest.
These Ultras are gonna Yep.
Oh, the reinforcements are enough. There's a lot of army power for Porosha.
And he's just getting more and more and more. Again, he was all in. Truth is, game was all in from start.
Yeah. Yay!
And now Porosha forfeits because, as we said earlier, he had like an hour and a half before he had to leave. Oh, that would be heartbreaking. That would be heartbreaking.
All right, so have our 2 finalists for today. It'll be Saxi Pushkas and Porosha.